Now, as the G20 Summit has wrapped up in South Africa on Sunday, Moscow claims on the sidelines several so-called unfriendly countries approached its delegation with concrete proposals for economic cooperation. Moscow welcomed the adoption of the final declaration and expressed hope the group would continue its constructive work in 2026. Russian President Vladimir Putin did not attend the summit to avoid a potentially explosive scenario over the International Criminal Court arrest warrant. Dasha Chernyshova has more from Moscow.
The head of Russia's G20 delegation said several countries proposed joint projects to Moscow on the sidelines of the meeting in South Africa. Deputy head of the presidential administration, Maxim Oreshkin, said the so-called unfriendly countries' representatives were looking for ways to interact with Moscow and offered non-public economic cooperation projects. Speaking at a press conference, Oreshkin underlined the fragmentation of the global economy due to sanctions, seizure of other states' assets, and other what he described as illegal measures taken by the developed economies. Oreshkin also said that the growing debts of several G7 countries threatened them with financial collapse. He criticized major financial institutions for channeling aid towards military ends, citing Ukraine, corruption, and a perceived misuse of funds. Moscow welcomed the consensus reached by the G20 on the adoption of the joint declaration and said Russia is ready for constructive work in G20 under the US presidency in 2026. Dasha Chernyshova, SABC News, Moscow.